Throughout his life, George Matthews has given generously of his time and resources to countless causes and organizations, but none has benefited more from his dedication and largesse than the International Game Fish Association. Palm Beach, Florida, has always been George's home, hardly surprising since his great-grandfather, Henry Morrison Flagler, is considered the town's founding father. More than a century ago, Flagler built the Florida East Coast Railway and hotels that attracted the nation's elite to the state. Continuing that family tradition, George has made his own indelible marks. He was the first in the family to take part in town politics, serving as councilman, as the youngest council president in Palm Beach's history, and on the Florida Game and Freshwater Fish Commission. But George's love of the sporting life extends beyond the boardrooms to the actual playing fields. He's an ardent and accomplished angler, and fishing for bluefin tuna became his passion. Bluefin was the favorite of Elwood Harry, too, and the two men became longtime fishing partners and lifelong friends. During the 1960s and 70s, Matthews pursued the giants in the Bahamas and was a frequent participant in the tournaments and the tournament festivities at the Bimini Big Game Fishing Club and the Cat Cay Club. Bluefin also took him to Canada and to 2 International Tuna Cup Matches in Wedgeport, Nova Scotia. In 1967, one day before his first match, George caught a 735-pound bluefin, the largest of 53 he had landed to that time. Though that trophy catch didn't count, the U.S. team went on to win it all that year. In 1968, Matthews made the first of 2 memorable trips to Newfoundland's Notre Dame Bay, where over a 7-day period, he and Harry fought 78 giant bluefin, boating 57, tagging most, and releasing all. The next summer, they hooked 139, boating and releasing 107, tagging 70. In a June 1970 Outdoor Life article, Joe Brooks wrote about those amazing trips, crediting the two for opening a new fishing ground for one of the most mysterious giants of the salt. Even then, George had concerns about the pressure on the species, and he became one of the first anglers, and GGB one of the first boats, to release bluefin in the early 1960s. In 1971, George Matthews became IGFA Vice President and Executive Committee member, and thus began his long and distinguished association with the organization. George served as chairman of the board from 1992 to 2000 and continues in that capacity since being reappointed in 2003. It was during his first tenure that the Board of Trustees began serious deliberations about the location and design for its world headquarters and Fishing Hall of Fame. As co-chair of the Into the 21st Century campaign cabinet, Matthews played a critical role in the successful fundraising, planning, and construction of the Fishing Hall of Fame and Museum, and in making the organization's dream a reality. To this day, his ongoing support enables the IGFA to embark on new programs and exhibits and to maintain and improve its state-of-the-art facility. For his indispensable role in preserving the sport and ensuring the mission of the International Game Fish Association lives on, the IGFA Fishing Hall of Fame, with gratitude, pays tribute to George Matthews.